Hey everybody, I'm Chris.
I'm Josh.
I'm Mumbles.
I'm Rootsgar.
And I'm Sheamus.
And we're in a vat of some sort. I don't know. I don't remember where we are.
We got
Why a dumpster?
I got my booze here and a book.
Because he's a garbage robot and somebody threw him away.
Oh, this is a bag. I got potato chips. I got like 40 and some shitty Lay's potato chips here.
Did you guys know
the end of the world?
Did you guys know that the Half-Life game they made for the PlayStation has a scene in the game files where Gordon Freeman is taken to the dumpster by the two soldiers and is shot in the head?
Weird.
What?
But I think the implication. What?
Okay, yeah. What is the implication there?
Well, you play as two other characters. And I think the implication is that there's originally a part where you have to save Gordon Freeman before he gets shot.
I see. So this was the failure cutscene if you screwed it up as one of the other characters.
Right, but all it exists is an animation of Gordon Freeman dying. And we're playing SOMA.
Online activity. Strong torrents expected.
Arrows. Arrowed.
Oh,
Arrowed.
torrents. Download some... What do people download from torrents now? I was going to say music, but I'll bet you people don't torrent music anymore.
Can we download
Are we all
some
goofing
people
around
from
because
the
we know
Pirate
that we're
Bay?
coming to the really grim, depressing shit this week?
Yes. That's how I deal with tense situations. Are you going to judge me for that, Redscarn?
Yes.
You are definitely not okay, buddy. Hey, Josh, can you look straight up? Like, I'm only curious about this now. Like, we are at the very bottom of the trench. Okay, it is black.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary.
Well,
Yeah.
we are 3,000 meters underwater.
Yeah.
That's surprisingly scary, actually.
Yeah, 3 kilometers down. There are 3 kilometers of ocean above us. Just pushing down on you every second.
Doing pretty well under the circumstances.
I know where to go.
Yeah.
Come on. It's over there. The light is over there. Final push for us. Almost there. We just.
And we're down here because we're following the Ark, which is the...
Hope that guy made
which
it
is
okay.
which is the... basically the big PlayStation that's running a simulation of everybody's brain scans, and we're gonna fire that sucker into space. But we've got to get to it.
The last time we had, arcs and... Oh, hey. The last time we had arcs and water and the end of humanity and shit, I think it did better. This one's sunk to the bottom of the ocean.
So, do we know we're 3 kilometers underwater?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm on a pressure at depth calculator, and that's intense.
How many atmospheres is it?
298.6 atmospheres.
Wow.
Or 4,388 pounds per square inch. It's like 2 tons pushing on every square inch.
I actually think that fish would have been scarier if they didn't show it to you, or if they only showed you a little bit of it. Like, because
it's remarkably well lit for being in the twilight or the dark zone or whatever it is where there is no sunlight coming down.
It's a little bit too much Full Sail. Like when you get a good look at it, it's like oh, it's a Chitauri dune worm monster thing.
Okay, Rutskarn. You know more words than me because you have an English degree, but when you say that it looks Full Sail, I just assume you're talking about the game development company. And
That's
just
what I'm talking
like,
about.
That's
exactly what
I
I mean. Like it looks like a Full Sail. No, it looks like a Full Sail advertisement. Like you could make a generic looking monster like this.
I thought it was the college, because that's where they hold the NXT
no, it's
tapings.
The same thing. I think it's the same. I think it's the same. God damn it! God damn it!
No,
so if I
just
say a random word,
quality of the model, that yes, if you say a random word, we will believe you.
That's basically what I basically mean is that it doesn't seem to. It seems to be made as a project making like a creepy underwater monster, not like as something
Ooh,
that really
squids.
fits within the setting.
Ooh, whales. Ooh,
So-
anglerfish.
So
It seems that whales are recovering after almost going extinct, as are
That's
squids for
nice.
that matter. Also,
Yeah,
there's some
they're
information here
recovering
that the
really
WoW
fast.
seems to be, that the WoW seems to be messing around with marine life. Ooh, does it even work at this depth?
I guess we know what Soma 2 is going to be
Let's
about.
test this.
It's going to be like a hardcore
Oh,
sequel to
no.
Echo the Dolphin.
I love that game. I'm okay with that.
So yeah, the WoW has also been messing with marine life, and I'm not sure if that's part of its master plan to save humanity. It's like, well, I've got to save the... That would show that the WoW's really thinking ahead if it realizes it also needs to save the food chain. Because
Was
it's
it
I
implied
gotta
that the
save this
Directive
fish, and I gotta
preserve
save that
human
fish,
life,
and I
or
gotta
was
save
it just
this
preserve
fish,
life?
and also that fish, and this shrimp, and that whale, and this squid, and that fish, and that fish. That's how the WoW thinks. It just does each one,
Yeah.
one by one.
Because it has a lot of plans going, and they're not all, like, convergent. It's, like, got... All of its plans are just various flavors of contingency plans, and I couldn't even keep them all quite straight. The WoW is really busy.
These dust
So-
effects are kind of tripping me out. It makes me
Yeah,
feel like
I
I'm
know.
not underwater.
Oh, what the
Feels
fuck?
like dust.
Okay.
Good, more glowy stuff. There's a lot of glowy stuff on the bottom of the ocean. Like a lot of glowy stuff. There should be
I mean,
more
there
of
is
it.
legitimately
Those
a lot of
fish-
glowy stuff on the bottom of the ocean.
Yes.
Because there is no sunlight, so not a lot of things have the ability to see.
Yes. There should be a lot of glowy
Are these
fish.
shipping containers?
And
So
I don't
the
know
fact
how you
that
guys
the
can
physics
see
never
anything.
changed bugged me, and it probably shouldn't. But like, you know how when we played Destiny and we got to the moon, and it's like, all right, let's mess with moon physics, and it's just the same. That's how I felt
Yeah.
with the
Really?
underwater sections here, where it's just sort
Yeah.
of like,
Yeah.
I'm underwater and you can't swim, but your movement isn't underwatery either.
Camster, did you want them to do what they did in KOTOR, where you're in a diver suit and you walk really slow? Is
No!
that what you were hoping for?
But he's right. I mean, it's like this actually reminds me of Morrowind, when you're in the whatever the lands are, where it's all dust storms all the time. It looks like wind with dust in it, and you're moving at the same speed. And I realize making it realistic would just make it really irritating and
Vardenfell,
boring.
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what the solution here is, but the whole time I kept thinking, this doesn't feel different enough from the previous area. I think it needed something to, like, advertise just how crazy this place was.
The easiest
I
thing
thought
would have
it
been
was
changing the
closer.
gravity, like, because you don't jump much in this game, but you occasionally do fall, and maybe messing with that a little bit more would have worked.
I got a team with me, and we're about half a
You know, you fall
kilometer from
fast and
town.
hard when you're in the air, but now that you're in the water, you kind of float down.
Listen, we're having
Yeah.
a really hard time with this sector. Heavy turbulence is making it difficult to move forward, and the wildlife you got is absolutely rabid.
The storm comes and goes. The instruments show the weather is relatively fair right now. You should move out as soon as possible.
It's just now striking me how absurd it is that they have these comm things that as soon as they go offline,
Alright, you heard the man.
advertise that
We're
they have
moving
a
out,
data
people.
buffer so that whatever happened right before they went
Keep the
offline,
doors
you can hear
unlocked.
that
We're coming in.
conversation. Like, that just seems very insecure.
Well, I mean, this is the company that mandated people have
Oh.
implants installed in their brains, so if they die, you can hear their last conversation.
But imagine like a telephone system
It's-
where if the phones go out, you can just pick up the phone and hear the last phone call.
Alright, one sec. Just gotta drop my phone in tar. Well, I guess that explains it.
So the lights went out when you gave the WoW the fist of friendship there.
Yeah.
That's interesting. See, I didn't do that in my game. I avoided interacting with the WoW as much as possible.
Yeah, it implies that, like, that might be important. It turns out not to be.
That's stupid. That's one of the most, like, obvious things in the game is, like, that weird
Like-
WoW, but... And it doesn't do anything? It doesn't change anything? Ugh.
I mean, it shuts down the power to stuff around when you use it. But,
But
I guess all the
storyline
lights
wise...
here went out. But, yeah, we glossed over a point where Catherine, like, saw you using the WoW sphincters, and she was like, what the fuck? That's directly connected to the
Catherine
WoW.
saw
What are
you
you
using
doing?
the WoW. Catherine
And-
disapproves.
And Simon's just like, oh, it makes me feel better. Just go with it. And I thought, like, maybe if I didn't use the WoW sphincters anymore, it would, or at least as little as possible, it might, like, you know, affect something in the game, but it doesn't.
Why do you keep looking behind you?
What the fuck?
You know there's not a spy sneaking up behind you, Josh.
I saw a man! I saw another
Well, there was a
man!
man down here.
I saw a man.
Mumbles, what do you think men look like?
They look scary.
No, I mean, it's the guy, right? I mean, there was the figure of a guy that...
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, I
He
still
was
get to
there.
be
You're
freaked
not
out there as a
cool.
man.
I didn't see
No,
him
no, there really
because
is a
my
guy.
stream turns into absolute mush when you do that. When you whip the
Well, part
mouse
of that
I'm
around.
is
streaming at a higher bitrate than I used to be.
It's also
Hello.
he's the guy that when he shows up, he does the entire feed screws up anyway because he's robot ghost guy.
Oh yeah.
You can't freak me out with spiders, Josh. I know that's what you're trying to do. I like spiders. I save
I like
spiders.
spiders,
if I
too.
find a spider, I trap it and then I release it back outside.
What's this doing here?
Just waiting for you apparently.
Oh.
You have got to stop meeting like this.
Ugh.
The WoW's very seclusive. Won't even tell me where it lives. That's where I was.
You know what we don't have enough of in games these days? Mazes. Like a maze where you have no
this
idea.
isn't really a maze. It's a big loop, and then there's the one dead end area.
Well, when it's all dark and you can only see in a flashlight beam, it feels like a maze.
Yeah, I was actually running through Fallout, and I was like, oh, cool, weird sewer systems. This is going to be like a maze of sewer systems. No, it's just all just one way, and then you
Yep.
get to the end, and that's that.
Boy, it
Oh,
sure
now
is
we're playing the
windy.
beginner's guide.
That didn't.
Ah.
That didn't work out so well.
I never figured out how to
Eat
get
in
past
your
that fish.
face.
It's faster than
You gotta
know.
lure him into the
Yeah.
cave, I think.
You know,
that's
I
why
gotta
it's a loop.
say,
You lure him back in and just go around.
I gotta say, I don't know,
Is he
maybe this
gone?
is kind of an apples and oranges thing, but the beginner's guide really fucked with my head a lot more than this game did. I'd say that the beginner's guide produced much more negative emotion in me than this game did, and I mean like
Thoughtful, too.
good negative
Not
emotion.
just negative. Yeah, like thoughtful.
Yeah.
Like I would sit and think
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
Beginner guide is a really good game.
You know, this game would have been so much better if Simon Jarrett wasn't such a dummy.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh,
is
there's
what-
a guy over there.
Although-
Oh, that's Johan Ross.
Ah!
But
There's a
Okay, he's a
man!
friend.
I mean, I think one
He's
of the
hanging out.
things in this game, the one of the problems they struggled with is if Simon isn't a big enough dummy, then he can't have things explained to him, and then that can
Yeah,
leave
he
some
needs to
people
be
in the
sort
dark.
of a fish out of water
And
in order for
but
any of
then
this to work.
if he gets it too much, then, or if he's too much of a dummy, then it's really off-putting. Like, you're like, oh, come on, main character, just get with the program already. And it feels like they've tilted too far one way, but I wonder if, you know, somebody that isn't familiar with all the sci-fi tropes needed this much hand-holding to get what Simon's going through.
I wonder how many different like contractors they needed to be able to get all these different types of doors. Because you would think an underwater lab would just have the one type of underwater pressure door, but there are so many in this game.
Haynes underwater doors, Malcolm and Malcolm underwater doors, Zirko underwater doors. Hi, your workers' comp certificate is expired. Marco overhead doors. Your general liability certificate is expired. Oh God, it's my full-time job managing all these door contractors. Jeez.
Seriously, this is
So
the
I hope you guys like dodging the evil wildlife, because now I get to dodge another fucking monster.
I know. I guess there's elements of this in. I know there's elements of this in Evil Genius, but has there never been like an evil general contractor video game where like you have to oversee construction of secret bases in time before a certain deadline?
I was legitimately going to say Dungeon Keeper, and then I realized that was just the prequel to Evil Geniuses, so I got nothing.
Slime Rancher. So.
Okay, Mumbles,
Ranch
I have
slimes.
another unrelated question. What is the greatest game that was ever designed?
Slime Rancher.
Mumbles, what's your
Wrong,
favorite
Stardew
book?
Valley.
Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher. Got it.
Best documentary.
Slime Rancher.
What's your favorite pizza topping?
Slime Rancher.
All right, where the fuck am I?
You have to think about it.
Okay, so we gotta get from here, go up here, go around here, and go up there. And there's a monster around here. Oh.
Yay.
Yeah, this bugged me because one of the computers around here has some of the exposition I most wanted to read.
That was
in
the
the
most
game.
annoying thing about this segment.
And
yeah.
he patrols right through there, so you can't just sit down at this console and read it, because he walks right by the console. And I guess you're supposed to, like, click in, read one paragraph. Like, it's kind of long, if I remember right.
That's stupid.
And you've got to read a paragraph and then, like, go hide and then read another paragraph. And so I actually wanted to go through this with the, oh, we're about to let him in this area, aren't we? This is going to connect us to him.
Yep.
I'm actually, like, wanted to go through this thing with the mod that lets the monsters not attack you, just so that I could, like, take in all... Because I'd skipped so many little things, because I was just so tired of the monsters.
Well, the worst part about it is, this guy is one of the more interesting monsters, in that he's sort of the prototype of you. Also, he doesn't attack you necessarily if
what?
If you stare at him. He's sort of the prototype of you. He's a guy in a diving suit.
He's tall.
Whoa, this guy's tall.
He's a guy that was in a diving suit and was like affected by the WoW in some way.
Did he just fist it one too many times?
No, it was like the WoW hacked the diving suit or something.
There's too many butt jokes in this season, Sheamus, and they're all your fault.
Wait a minute, I am not the one that went elbow deep inside this computer's sphincter. You cannot blame me for this shit.
Nobody's pointing any fingers, Sheamus. And you better not point any fingers. Seriously, don't put that finger anywhere near me.
In fact, go wash your hands right now.
Can I fall down from here? I can. Alright, we need to attract him.
Oh,
All right,
Josh
we'll put on a
has
sexy
Oh,
outfit.
God damn it.
Oh, is Josh gonna do what
Put
I
on a
think
nice,
he's gonna
sexy
do?
He is going to do what you think he's going to do.
Oh.
I'm so excited. This is gonna be great.
Hey, buddy,
Until
come
he
on.
dies.
Oh,
Do a little
no.
dance.
He's apparently bad at ladders. Is he gonna follow me in here?
I don't know why somebody thought of this. I don't know why I thought of this random question, but how do you suppose he likes his tea?
Where'd he go? God damn it. Alright, I hear him now.
Is the game trolling you by
can't
not
turn
having you
around
get
while I'm
attacked by an
playing.
evil monster?
That's what it seems like. Alright, here we go.
He's not... God damn it.
Josh, don't fuck this
The
up.
WoW might have made him too smart. Oh, there he is. Alright, come on, buddy. Come and get it.
If we can't scare him, we might as well annoy him. Every horror game developer after
God
2012.
damn it.
He won't come over here, Joshua. As
This
soon
is
as you
bullshit.
get up there.
They saw your previous videos. They know what you're doing.
Yeah.
This is not their first monster riding rodeo.
Hey! Come on!
What the hell?
Close the door.
Go, 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 go!
Oh my god.
Wow.
No! Come back! Damn it! Fuck! Run away!
Get in there and shut the door and then climb.
He don't want none. He
Trap
don't
him,
want
Josh! You
none.
have to trap him in here with you!
He'll kill me if I trap him, and then I won't jump on his head.
I apologize, people who thought we were going to finish this game this week.
Hey!
Apparently this is the entire episode this week.
This is important to me.
Where'd he go? Where is
This
he?
is like a spoiler wording tradition at this point.
Every time I discover a
Buddy.
spoiler word tradition, I feel shame.
I've been
Come on,
feeling shame
dude.
the entire time, so... Boy, does he have a derpy run.
I've been following my tradition from the first Amnesia episode,
Damn it.
and while Josh is fucking around for no reason, I'm taking the moment to catch up on my meals.
He's not gonna do it, guys. He's
Okay.
beaten me.
You're
He's
just
too
gonna have to
smart
let this one
stand under
go.
the ladder. God damn it.
You're gonna have to let this
Man!
one go, buddy.
This fucking game. I was preparing for this spot the whole fucking game because I knew it was a spot where I could jump on a monster's
This
head.
is what was
but he won't
keeping you
stay in the
awake
fucking room.
during all those dumb stealth sequences. This Monday night, a ladder match between Josh and the fucking ghost fucking bullshit thing.
That guy's actually kind of interesting. So he was, the WoW infected a diving suit, and he went over to the diving suit at one point, got in it, and I guess got turned into a monster. And maybe killed everyone in Tau. It's not really clear what happened to these guys.
As you do, as you do.
Okay,
But he's sort of the prototype of you. He acts in the most human fashion. He's got eyes. Like if you stare at him, he kind of hesitates.
Shadow Self, bad guys. Those are my favorite kind of bad guys. Like in Kingdom Hearts, you have to fight the shadow version of yourself, and like, oh, he's got all my moves. And in Zelda too. Yeah.
One thing about this zone that really struck me as weird is I actually love the design. Like, this looks like a lived-in space. They've got, you know, the eating
Keeper.
space, sleeping space. They've got clutter. It's just wonderful, except the medical bay is up a ladder. And I'm like, that seems like a pretty big
Yeah.
mistake.
Like,
oh,
are
wow,
there
we broke his
elevators
leg.
or something?
Yeah, he broke his leg. We gotta quick get him. Okay, go up this ladder to get medical help for your broken leg. Or wait, somebody carry him up the ladder, or What the shit are we supposed to do? It's not even like a big convenient, it's like a small cramped service ladder.
The last phone in the universe. Hey, you guys want to call Portugal? Oh, damn.
After all this time, you don't even have the WoW's number, do you? All the encounters, and you never even got
Of course
its
I
number.
do, Sheamus!
See, you think this is a serious relationship, but I don't think it is. I don't think the WoW is taking this as seriously as you do.
What? I mean, but we have we do it all the time.
Oh God.
Every time there's a point where we can. Do
You think you're the only person hooking up with the WoW? You think you're the only reconstituted ancient intelligence stuffed into a reanimated dead body that the WoW is seeing?
Oh
really?
shit!
You think you're the only one?
What about other Simon? Fuck! Do I have to go back and kill him now?
Oh, that would be the worst. If the
hi,
malevolent
Johan.
intelligence...
Oh, it was great for you to not help me with that guy over there.
If the malevolent intelligence is cheating on you with,
You.
with that perfect copy of yourself.
Try not to think
Oh, that's so sad.
I've been a good man. We messed up, Sam.
And now you're thankful that you are a diving suit, because you would not want to smell this room.
Taking the chance.
This would be absolutely
If
vomit-inducing.
Ashton says we could try again when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know. You got to.
And then, is that somebody alive on the other bed?
Yeah, he's been wowified.
Oh God.
Oh, gut punch.
Oh, you need to kill him.
Interesting that this guy wasn't.
Did he suicide to prevent it?
Maybe. It's not really clear.
Isn't that your lady? Isn't that Catherine?
That is Catherine, yes.
Whoa.
So is this the...
Is there anything on the back of it?
Is that Catherine's girlfriend then? Because Catherine, it was hinted that she was seeing Imogen. Is that Imogen? Except it's bald.
Well, this is a dude, so no.
So no.
If we want to talk about spoilers here, we'll get to that in like 20 minutes. That's the guy who murdered Catherine. Or at least manslaughtered Catherine.
So he evidently
Spoilers,
felt bad about it.
Josh.
Well, we're going to do it
Gosh.
this week. So
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, we're out of sedatives.
So this is the team that we've been finally trying to come find. They got all the way to launching the Ark, then something happened, and they decided not to, so they came back here and starved to death.
The Ark.
Yay!
About the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that.
They
It's the
start.
only thing left of value. You know that.
Yeah.
they starved to death because there was no food, maybe?
Promise you won't leave it behind.
Yeah, I know, but I
But
don't
what
know.
did they eat?
Then what?
Well, better keep
Nothing.
it until then.
That's pretty straightforward. If there's any, if you guys are keeping track and there's any like members of the science team who are missing,
I'm sorry.
I think this might be where the figures get shifted around.
Why didn't they just kill one of them and then eat him for a while?
That
I don't
was what
understand.
Skarn was getting at, yes.
And, you know,
Yes.
and then what? And then, you know, and then humanity dies,
Can't-
you know, a couple months later.
cannibalism.
Well, no, because
Sooner or later, there's one guy left eating his own leg, and I just don't see that as
No,
being a
they'll
worthwhile
get
future.
It'll be fine. You just
Well, no.
eat one guy just to see what it's like, and then you figure something else out.
Sheamus,
Did
no,
this guy
you
turn
haven't
into
done
a
the math
bug?
here. So as food becomes scarcer, more people are going to die, which is going to mean more cannibal food. So ultimately, it all balances out, pretty much indefinitely.
Yeah.
I evidently hadn't run the numbers. Thank you for correcting me there, Rudscar. Okay, so that was a bad place to
Sheamus.
go. That was a...
No, that wasn't a good room.
You see the guy in the cocoon? He's gonna be a beautiful butterfly one day.
I tell you what, I'm taking interior design
that is
tips.
probably the most
so
optimistic
far, my
possibility
notebook
for
is
him.
empty.
Hey, Johan, you need to give me your code. Because I remember you can totally get into Johan's room. Ah, there we go. But see, I was gonna do 0, 4, 5, 1, 0, 0. I forgot the fucking looking glass code now. 0451. That's it. Yeah.
Nerds.
Stop hopping.
Shawn Michaels' Heartbreak Kid in the early 90s / late 80s, he was the sexy boy. He's not your boy toy. He's just a sexy boy. And he would do a bunch of drugs and
Shawn Michaels,
sex.
this is the one that was
yes.
like friends with Triple H later on?
Best friends with Triple H, yes. Just the coolest dude ever. And anyway, so he just did way too many drugs, partied way too hard, and he had to leave wrestling. And then he comes back and he found Christ. And his whole thing is like, I believe in God now.
No.
I don't party. It gets better. It gets better. Okay, so he's like, I believe in God now. This is my thing. And Vince McMahon goes, oh, you believe in God? Huh. I'm gonna go to church and pee in the communion water. I'm just gonna put my hands in it, put poop water in it. Ha ha ha. God isn't real. God's stupid. And then he comes out one night and says, hey, Shawn Michaels, if you love God so much, then how come he's not your tag team partner? Let's have a match. It's me and my son versus you and God. And then it gets better. Oh my god. Okay, and then so the match happens and Vince and Shane come out and they're just giggling up and laughing, and then they're like, all right everyone, be quiet, here comes God. And there's a spotlight on the ramp, and the spotlight goes down the ramp to show where God is, and there's no one there obviously, and it's like, here comes God. Oh my god, God, you're so great! Wow, God! And then Shawn Michaels comes out and just beats the shit out of both of them. The end.
That was basically exactly what I was going to ask if that had ever happened.
You're welcome.
It's like basically. I don't actually know if I have anything to add to that. I was sort of hoping that there would just like be a dude with like a really buff dude with like a trilby and a neck beard, just being like, religion is lame, and like the crowd's booing. But that's actually way better.
So we're actually recording everything for this show right now. So that might just be the intro.
That's fine with me. That's
Simon sitting in this dumpster.
One of my favorite stories in wrestling of all time, and I'm so glad someone finally asked me that fucking question, because it's the silliest, it's the best, and it's the best way to explain what pro wrestling is. Like, what's pro wrestling, Kelly? Well, one time, an evil man had a fight with another man and God, so...